She served our community as a juvenile probation officer and had just graduated from UTPB with dreams of helping local youth. Right now, she is being escorted through Odessa, one final show of respect from a community that, of course, is heartbroken by her loss. The procession was organized by the Ector County Sheriff's Office. They are on their way right now to Sunset Memorial Gardens on 2nd Street. Floyd, we're told, was more than just a public servant. She was a light in the juvenile justice system. She had recently earned her degree in psychology from UT Permian Basin and was determined to make an impact on youth here in Ector County. Judge Dustin Fawcett told us the county is already planning to honor her legacy. The counseling room at the new Juvenile Detention Center will be named in her honor, a tribute to the career she was just beginning. Floyd was camping in Ector County with her fiance, Odessa police officer Bailey Martin, and his family when flash floods swept through their RV campsite. She was recovered late last week. Now she's being brought home in a way that reflects the love and, of course, the respect of this community has for her. Jayda Floyd is being remembered not only for her service, but for her spirit. You can see people there on the sidewalk greeting her as the procession moves through. People have lined all up and down the streets. Now, Jayda worked for the Ector County Juvenile Probation Department and had just completed her psychology degree. She had dreams of becoming a counselor and was set to start that journey in Ector County, helping at-risk youth. Now, Ector County leaders say she represented hope and a future that was as bright as it was selfless. Floyd, of course, will be laid to rest this coming Friday at 1 p.m. at Sunset Memorial Gardens. A live stream of the service will be available. It is linked under her obituary. For now, the community is simply focused on one thing right now, and that, of course, is bringing Jayda home with honor. Right now, as you are seeing, the procession is making its way again to Sunset Memorial Gardens. Sadly, that is where her fiance, Officer Bailey Martin, was brought in last week to the same funeral home. Again, just a very big show of respect right there. A lot of people wanting to make sure that Jayda is remembered, she is honored, and everyone is just very heartbroken. We spoke to a few people out there who say it's been such a devastating loss for the city and for Ector County. And as you can see, the procession is winding up there again on their way to the Sunset Funeral Home off of 2nd Street. Few moments they should be arriving there. We should be able to get a view of her arriving. Again, she does have a funeral that is scheduled this coming up on Friday, the 25th, I believe it is. It says that there will be a live stream of the service available for people to pay their respects to Jayda. Very young. Again, she had just graduated from UT Permian Basin and was working at the detention center, had such a beautiful outlook on life. She wanted to help at-risk youth. You can see there folks honoring her with flags, with hands over their hearts, just paying their respects and letting her and her family know how much this community supports these efforts. Let's see, can we take a look at the Sunset Funeral Home here? Okay, there you can see we are waiting for Jayda Floyd to arrive. Right now there is, of course, a fire department with the lights right there. You can see the lights are coming forward. We're going to take a look closer to the funeral home. Again, this is where Officer Bailey Martin was brought in last week. Sadly, he's followed by his fiancee Jayda. There are several people standing there waiting to greet her and honor her as she is brought in. Again, very, very young. You can also see right there, very impressive, they have, just like for Officer Martin, there is a large American flag that is hanging right there above the entrance with a crane from the Odessa Fire Rescue. All the officers there waiting to bring Jayda home. She was found, quite a bit later. Of course, Jayda and Officer Martin and his family swept away in the flooding in Ector County and the July 4th weekend. It wasn't until, several days later before they recovered the entire family. Of course, Officer Bailey lost his dad and his stepmother, Amanda. Luckily, though, his youngest siblings survived that horrible tragedy. Let's take a closer look here. We have people with a sign to the Floyd family, sending love. You can see people have signed their names. They want to make sure that Jayda is honored as well. Again, sending love to the Floyd family. Team Sewell put that up right there, as you can see. All right, let's take a look back out and see how close the procession is getting. Again, you can also see, if you look there tied on the tree, there are ribbons. The blue one, of course, for Officer Martin. The pink and green is honoring, of course, all the victims in the flooding, especially Camp Mystic. The green and pink are symbolic of Camp Mystic, and we are still waiting for the procession to arrive. Again, this is coming down Highway 80, or 2nd Street, as you can see there. Streets blocked off by the fire department. People are just waiting to greet Jayda, bring her home, and again, a lot of heavy hearts today in Odessa. You can see right there we have an officer that appears to be coming this way. The funerals and celebrations of life for both Jayda and Officer Bailey will be taking place at Sunset Memorial Gardens. Of course, this Friday, there will be a celebration of life for her fiance, Officer Martin. City county offices shutting down today to allow everyone to mourn his loss. And again, Jayda's will follow after that. The public will be able to view that, live stream the services for her. Burials will be private, at least what we know right now. All right, we are still waiting for the procession to make its way to Sunset Memorial Gardens. Again, Ector County leaders say that Jayda represented hope and a future that was as bright as selfless. They are keeping her memory alive, as you saw. If we can move that camera over to the tree over there, they're keeping her memory alive with blue and pink ribbons. They've been tied across the county. You can see them right there in her honor. A special room in the new juvenile facility will carry her name and, of course, her legacy going forward. We understand that, you know, this is a horrible and difficult time for the community. We know that her fiance, Officer Martin, the family has asked, in lieu of flowers, that people send to the crisis center, donations to the crisis center. We're still waiting on information from the Floyd family about how they would want to honor their daughter at this time. But very strong showing, very much loving and support that the whole community, Odessans and of course the county, are hoping to show the Floyd family, show the Martin family. And again, we see officers that are coming down the road to bring Jayda home. All right, let's see. It appears that there are more people. Okay, we're hearing from the scene now that they are here. And again, this was organized by the sheriff's office. They went to Travis County to get her, and they organized the procession. You can see right there the hearse is coming in. Again, this is really, really, really heartbreaking because she is being brought to the same place as her employee or her fiance, Officer Martin. A long line of people have joined in along the way to bring Jayda home. Again, a sign of respect from the community. She was very much well loved. Again, she had just, had graduated from UT Permian Basin. She had earned her degree in psychology. She was really, 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 we're told, determined to make an impact on the youth here in Ector County. She wanted to help at-risk kids. Again, so this is, the community's way of honoring her, showing their love. They're again now approaching, they are coming towards the Odessa Fire Rescue's crane, where they have a huge American flag set up for her arrival, coming into Sunset Memorial Gardens, where there will be a ceremony for her, and we will learn more about her services coming up a little bit later. Again, she's being greeted, of course, with ribbons tied in her honor. People are standing by with signs showing their love. Very, very heartbreaking to watch this happen. So again, Jayda Floyd is now back home in Odessa. All right, everyone, we are going to move away from this coverage. We will bring you more tonight on how Jayda is being honored. Again, she is back home after an escort from the Ector County Sheriff's Office. This is, of course, a heartbreaking moment for the entire community.